Well, what do they say about beware the outtakes? First, I want to say thank you to Natus for this. And there are some indications that I'm reminded of being around a long time. One of them occurred just a few days ago. I'm in Mayor Bottom's office and we're discussing something and she says, "Oh, you've been around a long time." Yes, it's because she decided that she's going to change the hierarchy of the police management. You all may have heard this story. She wants to create a public safety commissioner. So I said, oh, okay. There was another mayor named Maynard Jackson who created a public safety commissioner. Some of you may know that he hired somebody named Lee No Rap Brown. And before that, there was Reginald Eves. So I kind of said, well, all right, well, how's this going to work? Who's going to be the boss in the police department? Is it going to be George Turner that she's bringing back on loan, or will it be the current chief? So I said, well, it's going to be integration and coordination. I said, okay. But it was interesting to go back there and kind of reminding her that this is not she says, no, it's not a new idea. Perhaps it could work. Just a couple other quick things before I take my seat. I've had the chance, and you saw all the way back to Andrew Young as one of the mayors, 2 terms mayors. Maynard Jackson had a chance to cover governors and presidents, but as many of you have had just a rewarding experience in dealing with someone using the access that we have to help somebody. It's a source. Hold on. No, probably somebody trying to sell me aluminum siding. But anyway, an important thing, and this is where the current mayor helped out. A quick story about a woman named Pamela. She works for the water department. And several years ago, as they did random drug tests, she came up as smoking marijuana. Turns out she was on a drug that can deliver a false positive. It was a life-saving health maintenance drug that she had to be on. So this was several years ago. I wasn't aware of the case. They terminated her. She went through the personnel board called the Civil Service Board. Several years ago, they looked at it. She brought in her documentation saying, look, this is the medicine I'm on. The pharmacist says it can trigger false positives. She got rehired after many, many months, had to get back pay. You may know where the story is going now. I got contacted by her. Several years later, a different management at the water department. She comes up for the random drug test. She has to be on the same medication. She then is fired because she comes up as having used the drug. She's caught at a point where you have this new administration there. She can't get anybody to listen to her. So she contacts me. We do a story. I look at her evidence. I contact several people, and they're promising her, as she is of very modest means, she's at home, she's got no salary coming. She told me, she said, what hurts her is she used to go home to her granddaughter and take her granddaughter to McDonald's, and she wanted the Sunday at McDonald's. And she said, I'm at the point right now where I can't even afford to take her to McDonald's after school. So anyway, I contacted the mayor with all the other stuff going on with what she's doing right now, and she says, well, let me look into it. So she got her hearing. We covered the hearing. Eventually, the same board heard the same evidence from several years ago, ruled in her favor to get her job back and to eventually get her the back pay. So she called me the other day and she says, well, I appreciate what you did, and I'm willing to do a follow-up story What did I tell her? I said, no, given what you've been through, that would be nice, but keep your head down. Just keep your head down, go back to work, and given what you've been through, you probably don't need to be on television anymore. So that's just one quick story. But obviously, I have been given the chance, as you saw through the footage, to be in a unique position thanks to my TV station. And for so many years, as the job has changed, the career has changed with so many people, they have allowed me to go out, find my own story, produce that story, and try to get it on within 8 hours. And there's nothing more satisfying than getting on something that other people don't know about and doing it quickly. And I know that many of you can understand because you are also adrenaline junkies. So that has been, that's been one of the rewarding things in my career. And again, I want to thank you guys for making me a part of this exclusive club. Thank you very much.